What's up, guys? This is Tiered, where we rank things. I'm Jack, and I'm with Will.
What's up?
And today we are going to be going on a nostalgia trip.
Again.
Oh, as always, we're going to be ranking old iPod Touch games.
So the first game we have up is Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, overrated.
I don't think it was even overrated. I think people didn't like it.
It caused immense rage within everyone who played it.
For me, this is like F tier. This
F tier.
Yeah, this game is not fun for me. I remember playing it and just not liking it whatsoever.
I think it has some merit.
I don't think it has any merit. I think out of all the games on here, it might be the worst one.
I'm gonna say C tier.
C tier. I'm putting it in F tier.
Do you want to put it in D tier?
D tier could be fine. Next game we have up is Temple Run, another classic.
Dude, I think Temple Run's S tier.
No, I'm putting it in A tier.
A tier?
I think it got repetitive after a while.
That's the point of the game.
But there's other games in here that aren't repetitive. You know what I mean? Like that.
I'll put it in A tier.
I can't.
You
can't curse on this.
It's not made for kids. We'll put it in A tier.
Next game, Balloon Tower Defense.
I think I like this game.
I like this game, but I only played it on the desktop.
Yeah, same here. I never played it on my phone.
I feel like if I were to play it on an iPod or an iPhone, it would be too small. It'd be too chaotic. I couldn't figure out what's good. Yeah, even the game on the desktop, a bunch of shit was happening all the time.
It wouldn't do the graphics any favors if it was on an iPod Touch.
I put this in
I'd say B.
I said B. I was about to say B. B's fine with me.
For Balloon Tower Defense.
Sheesh. Next game we have up is Minecraft.
I feel like this is within the same thing as Balloon Tower Defense.
I feel like you don't get the full experience.
And it was weird with the little controllers in the bottom left.
It was awkward. Yeah. I put this in a C because I feel like it's the same. Like you said, it's the same with Balloon Tower Defense, but
even worse.
Even worse, yeah. Game was made for desktop.
Balloon Tower Defense and Minecraft are better on desktop, but Minecraft is a worse app than Balloon Tower Defense.
Okay, put in C.
Also, Minecraft S tier video game.
Sheesh.
But C tier.
That is not a hot take. That is a fact.
C tier app.
All right, next app we have up is Paper Toss.
I think people forget about Paper Toss.
I think it was slept on, but at the same time,
it's definitely slept on.
It was kind of boring. I feel like the only thing that really kept me in the game was the different levels. Do you remember that? The fish, the different offices,
different sceneries,
the boss, the actual CEOs, and the cubicle, and you know what I'm saying. But that was really the only thing that kept me. The lore behind it,
and the fan speed would change each time.
The fan speed would change each time. For me, this is a B tier.
I was gonna say B tier.
I don't think it's as fun as Temple Run. Next game we have up is Clash Royale. To me, this is when I first played it, it was S tier.
Yes.
And then it got down to A tier, and then it just got it was so
declining.
frustrating.
Yeah.
For me, this is B tier.
I feel like Clash of Clans is better than this.
No, Clash of Clans is worse.
You'd say it's worse.
I was gonna put Clash of Clans in F tier.
F tier?
Yeah, but we're gonna get to that. Again, Clash Royale. I feel like it was fun. The first couple weeks, maybe first couple months I played it, I was having a blast. But as people got really into it, super into the game. Remember that?
Yeah.
People get so competitive about it.
People also got really into Clash of Clans too,
But I felt like I'd be in biology class, and every day at the table would be playing Clash Royale, and every single day somebody would rage quit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people would get so frustrated about this game, and people would be oh, we're gonna do remember the guy who was on the pigs. Remember those
I remember
strats
those people,
that people would come up with. Yeah, this is a B tier game.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating.
Middle of the pack.
Piano Tiles.
F.
I was gonna put D. I think it's on the same level as Flappy Bird. It wasn't.
I think Flappy Bird's better.
Fine. F is fine. Next game we have the Moron Test. Not a lot of people talked about it. I liked it a lot though.
It's been lost in history.
It really has. It's a hidden gem.
It is a hidden gem.
For me, this is.
If anyone says this is F tier,
this is A
you're
tier for
a
me.
moron.
This is, but ding. This is A tier for me.
A tier? I wouldn't go so far as the A tier.
I think it's better than Paper Toss.
I think it's worse than Temple Run.
It's worse than Temple Run, yes, but it's better than Paper Toss.
I'll get since I put the last one in F, I'll put this one in A for you.
Next game we have up is Plants vs Zombies.
I feel like this is a classic.
This is a classic, but this, yeah, let's put this in A tier.
Yeah, it's not S tier. But this is like one of the games you remember playing.
This is like if people think about early iPhone games, it's this game.
Yeah, this is one of the first 5 mentions.
Yeah,
for sure. Also, like cool little difference in plants, like the ice shooting plant.
that's true. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, and the different
And
zombies.
The zombie with the
Dude,
cone on its head.
I was gonna bring up the zombie with the cone on its
Sheesh. All right, next we have Subway Surfer.
head. Okay, here we go.
To me, this is a better version of Temple Run. I'm putting this in S tier.
I think it's worse than Temple Run. I'm gonna
Why?
put it in B tier.
Why? Tell me why.
It's because Temple Run came out first, so
It
this
doesn't matter if it
this
came
is
out
basically
first.
just copying.
How do you
it.
even know that? This is S tier because there's more mechanics to the game. Temple Run was the same thing over and over. I felt like Subway Surfer is way better.
I feel like I wouldn't say.
And
there's
also
a,
the graphics were way better too.
yeah,
This-
because it came out later.
still.
Did you play Temple Run 2? Temple Run 2 had just as good as graphics as Subway Surfer.
Uh-oh. This is an S tier game for me. I don't see how you could put this.
I'd say
at least it's at the same level as Temple
that's
Run.
what I was gonna say. I feel like there isn't like a wide margin between the two games.
To me, but there's just so much more going for Subway Surfer.
I think we could just put it in
I think
A.
this is the biggest debate so far.
Yeah, I feel let's just put it in A, cause like I was gonna say B and you were gonna say S.
But you don't have any problems with the game. That's what I'm saying.
I think
you're over
Temple
here
Run's-
talking about how it's a great game,
It's a copy of Temple Run.
but it's a better copy of Temple Run. It improved on Temple Run.
How did it improve?
Better mechanics, more interesting mechanics,
Like
and
what?
better graphics.
Swiping up and left and right? Your
No,
same argument.
remember how you could go on top of the telephone wire?
And do what? Swipe left and right?
Yes,
Oh my
But-
gosh, that's such a different mechanic.
it was, dude.
You swipe up and then you swipe left and right.
It was a different feel, dude.
Yeah, let's put an A, me in the middle.
All right, next game, Flow Free.
I sort of like Flow Free,
I like it too.
but I don't think it's up there.
I think it's B tier. It was slow. You know what I
B
mean?
tier? I was gonna say C.
Really? I
Yeah.
think it's better than Minecraft. Yeah, I like this game a lot, but I couldn't really play it. Like I could play like Subway Surfer just like an hour straight. I couldn't play this game an hour straight. Like maybe like 10
Yeah.
minutes. It was too cerebral for. I mean, what's that word? Cerebral?
Yeah, Cerebral.
Yeah, I said it right. Cerebral for me. I just couldn't.
You had to think too much.
I had to think too much. Now I think this is B.
I think yeah,
It's
I'll
solidly
put
B.
it in B. Okay.
All right, next game we have up. I think this is our first S tier.
Oh
game.
yeah, this is definitely our first S tier.
This is S tier. We didn't
Straight
talk about this
up.
before. Like we talked about most of the games before, but I feel like
It was just it was a known thing that this was S tier. We didn't even have to talk about
and
it.
the graphics were like the graphics
Yeah, they were
like
good.
They were like interesting to look at, and they were like pretty. You know what I mean?
and
Like
they
they
were-
weren't ugly.
And there was enough variation between jetpacks,
The
like
different like tools or whatever.
those animals you ride, like
yes,
the dragon.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And like it got faster.
Uh huh. It felt challenging, but not like annoying.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It had challenges too during the level, which I think added another layer. So yeah, S tier all around.
S tier. Yeah.
We didn't even have to talk
I don't have
about,
any problems with
yeah,
this game.
we didn't have to talk about it beforehand. It's just known. S tier.
Next game we have up is Doodle Jump.
I think this is a classic.
I don't see this.
I
putting-
don't know if
see
it's an
this-
S tier.
I don't think it's S tier. I think it's just kind of like got boring.
I think it's getting worse over age.
Yeah, let's put this in A tier.
Yeah, we can.
You know
put
what?
that.
Even B.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say B. Let's put this in B.
Yeah, let's put
I'd
this
rather
in B.
play Subway Surfer.
I'd rather play most of the games.
But I feel like this game is so iconic.
It's iconic, but overrated.
Hot take. All right, next.
Is that a hot take alert?
I feel like it is. I feel like people would put Doodle Jump in like A.
Yeah. Well,
Next-
people. I feel like people like Flappy Bird.
I feel like Flappy Bird was just like a thing because it was a thing. Next game, Angry Bird.
A classic, but also overrated.
Overrated.
Oversaturized.
I don't even remember playing. I remember playing the game, but I don't remember anything about it, and I felt like it was boring.
Yeah. I think
I was gonna say C.
I was gonna say C2O.
I think it's C.
Hot take alert.
I'd rather play Clash Royale.
Yeah, I'd rather play most of these games.
That's what we're basing it off of, like whether or not we'd want to play it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nostalgia, just a bunch of stuff. So yeah, hot take alert.
I
Angry
feel like that's
Birds
not even a
at sea.
hot take. Like who?
I feel like people love Angry Birds.
who?
It's loved enough to have TV shows and movies.
Is it? There's a TV show?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought there's just a movie. Whatever. Next game, Fruit Ninja.
I think Fruit Ninja's good.
Fruit Ninja's a B for me.
B? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What was more cathartic than slicing up some fruit on screen with different colored blades?
Running around an urban center.
Running
As a
away from a
hooded
police
As
officer?
a hooded teenager.
Fruit Ninja's good, though. Come
Fruit
on.
Ninja's good, but it felt boring.
Let's put Fruit Ninja in B, and I say we move Paper Toss down to C.
Yeah. I was eyeing Paper Doses and
Oh, yeah?
no, not really. But like,
It's good, but compared to these other games,
I don't
like,
really want to play. If I had to download a game, it would definitely not be Paper Dolls.
Yeah.
Next game we have up. This is one I don't know what Jack is gonna say. But
What are you going to say?
Cut the Rope for me. S tier game.
Oh, boy.
Say something about the game. No, say something about the game, not how it ranks on this list.
Oh, you cut ropes so that the
No,
candy
yeah, that's not what I'm. Say
Oh,
something
answer.
descriptive about the game that you liked or that you didn't like.
that I didn't like. I just think it's forgettable compared to these other games.
I thought it was like challenging and fun at the same time.
I didn't think Fruit Ninja's better than this. Fruit
Fruit
Ninja's a
Ninja-
better cutting game than this.
No, this isn't. This you cut the rope once, or some levels is like multiple times. Well, like you cut the rope once. It's all about strategy. See, I'm a cerebral guy.
Is that why Flow Free is only at B?
I like to think outside of the box.
I don't think Cut the Rope is S tier. I think it's up there though. It might be. I think it's teetering on A and S.
I think it's S. I think we got to put it in.
Yeah.
I don't see. I'd rather play it.
You've convinced me. I think it's S tier because it's one of the first ones people think of.
Yeah.
It's something different each level.
Yeah, I feel like this is out of all the games, I feel like it's the most different one, except for maybe like the Moron Test
Yeah.
or Minecraft. Like those are like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Next game we have up. This is gonna be a hot take.
I'm a sucker for 2048.
This is S tier.
S tier?
This is S tier.
I was gonna say the same
This is,
thing.
like this game
Oh
is so
my
simplistic,
gosh.
but at the same time, I feel like
It challenges you.
yeah, it just
I thought you
it's
were
like soothing to play.
I thought you were gonna poop on
It's
this
like
game.
no,
You know,
I don't have anything wrong.
you
with
know,
the game.
like those games where you keep on going. I sort of like those games, and I think this is like the best out of all of them.
yeah,
Like, there's no levels. You're just trying to get 2048, or if you're good enough, you try to get to
do some math.
4096.
That was pretty good.
Quick maths.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
last
so-
game we have up is Clash of Clans. This is D tier for me.
D
Maybe even
tier.
F.
F tier?
Dude, I hated this game.
I don't think it's that.
This
bad.
wasn't even a game, dude. This was just like pay to win. This
you're-
this was such a scam, dude.
You are not wrong with the pay to win, but I do not think that it's as bad as Piano Tiles or Flappy Bird.
It's as bad as those games, not because like it's a worse game, but because it's a scam.
Oh, were you just bad at it, so you blame
Yes.
it on the money?
Yes. No, what do you mean? The only way you won is by paying with money.
You had to grind for it every
That
day.
means you know that grinding by doing nothing.
I'd say this is C tier.
No. D or below. I'll settle on D, but I'm not going any lower. Say something good about Clash of Clans.
All the different
Say,
characters.
say why it's better. Say why it's as good as Angry Birds.
as good as Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Because you had a bunch of different characters with a bunch of different power sets. It was fun that with the collaborative aspect, you can join clans. And it also was like fun to like conquer your friends. Like, don't even lie. Like, whenever you tore up someone's village, you know you had, your chest was a little higher. Your chin was a little higher the rest of that day. You had to work to earn things. It's one of those games that you would revisit every day at the same time because you would run out of time.
See, I never did that. I never really like.
That's why you
I
don't
never.
like
I never
it.
had an inclination to like look at like open up the game every day.
But it's
It'd be
like,
something that I download and like play like 3 times a week for like a couple months and then delete it, and then like a month later I'd download it again.
this.
Like I never had a reason or never felt the inclination to like keep playing the game.
I think Clash Royale is better, But I don't think you can
Clash Royale is
disrespect.
way better.
You can't disrespect the Clash of Clans.
What do you mean disrespect? They have like millions of dollars, dude.
I think I gave a lot of reasons why I should move up.
Okay, the clan system was fun. It's C tier.
Still,
It's
C
C tier.
tier. Okay, yeah. Look
The
at
clan,
that.
the clan thing was fun. I do remember being with my friends and like playing.
And pooping on other clans, like you guys
Yeah.
would work.
That's true.
And there's also like I like the lore behind the game with all
Yeah,
the
can you-
dragons, giants.
Dude, can you explain? Can you
Witches.
just give us a hint? Just a taste of the lore.
No, you have to work hard to find this lore.
Really, we have to work hard for it. All right. Is there anything that like anything out there that you just don't like that itches you the wrong way?
Can I be honest with you? I was real high on paper toss,
Yeah.
but the more I see it, the more I want to move it down.
It's better than Flappy Birds. You know what, Flappy Birds? I went
Is
this
Flappy
entire
Birds D?
time. The entire time, I want to put it down to F.
I think we can move that down to F. Do you want to? Can we move paper toss down to D then?
Yes, replace them.
Okay, yeah, like every tier list, we're gonna have different opinions on what.
But I
should
think this
go
one's
where.
pretty solidified. Like I don't have any beefs with you, except for the Temple Run.
Yeah,
that Temple Run
that's
beef
the
runs
only
deep.
point of contention. But besides that, S tier we have Jetpack Joyride, Cut the Rope, and 2048.
No problems.
Surprisingly, F tier we have Piano
Surprisingly about
Tiles.
what?
I thought you weren't gonna like 2048.
Why?
I don't know. I just had a feeling in my gut.
I was surprised about how all three we were pretty like unanimous on.
Yeah. But at F, we have Piano Tiles. Pretty forgettable. No one really played it. So we have a pretty good list over here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you think in the comments below. Tell us what you think we should rank next.
Yep,
This is the only correct list, though. So anything you say isn't wrong,
that is true.
besides Subway Surfer. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we're out.
See ya.